YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be redoing this, intro. We're going to be showing you this new formation. We're obviously going to be testing out this Vini Jr., who is incredible. And I will tell you, in this new formation, we do very good in rivals. So we are playing 4-2-3-1. I figured I just want to try something new again because 4-2-2 worked out very well for me this weekend. And I'm trying to gear up and get a 15-0 for the first time. Now, you guys can obviously just copy the code if you guys would like, but I do think I would like to talk through it. So 4-2-3-1, balance, obviously 95 depth. In this game, realistically, you got to run 95 depth and you got to run DMs no matter what. Now, I did at the start run fullback with no defend. And you'll see in the first few games, like Gareth Bale was getting involved, Koundé was getting involved. But I do think that I was conceding a few more goals than I would like because they were both getting up the field. It's really nice for passing options, but honestly, in this game, you don't really need to attack with more than a few people. Now, we do have Vini Jr., EVO at striker with advanced forward plus. We have Elise with shadow striker, Dembele with shadow striker, and Firmino with shadow striker. We are using this Salnas, who wasn't completely EVO'd at the time of using him, but he is holding plus and ball winning, and then Hullet is deep lying playmaker and build up. Now, the reason, we do put him on ball winning and holding, he's like the main DM. He's like going to be winning everything. It's kind of like the Conte. And then you got Hullet, who is the build up deep lying playmaker. So he's actually going to get up in the attack and basically be a passing option. And as you can see, it's not really left and right. It is like slightly left and right, but it actually does play like this in game, where it's kind of like one in front of the other, which is pretty nice. And then the shadow strikers, they kind of play like wingers. But the reason why I like the cams in this game, specifically 4-2-2, 4-2-2, and 4-2-3-1, is that the cams in this game don't get as wide and they don't get up as far. So sometimes with my right and left wingers, I'll try to play a ball in and they'll be right on the left and right backs. I'm sure you guys can relate to that. But with the shadow striker cams, they actually kind of make runs more inside so that it's easier to actually get the passing option. So like I can hit the ball to Elise and then hit it back to Hullet, who's like right behind him on the right side, or hit it into Dembele, or hit it up to Vini Jr. And then you can also like play it back to your left and right backs, especially when they're not on like defend, like when they're just on balance. They do get more in the attack, but again, I prefer to not concede as many goals. And I actually am using Elise and Firmino both as like those outside cams. They both play pretty well there, and they both have finesse plus, so that's why I wanted them there. And then this Evo Dembele does have actually really good passing stats. You'll see he's not the greatest finisher, but I also wanted to just use Dembele because he's a lot of fun to use. But yeah, this is how the team is going to set up. Now, I will say, obviously you need a lot of cams and a lot of shadow strikers, so this formation isn't the easiest to play these days, but this is a formation that I used to use back in the day all the time before, like, all this other stuff. I have to say Bale was actually pretty solid at left back. I did like him a decent amount. But no fullback plus. I don't know if he'll be like a long-term play. We'll probably just throw like Maicon or Lam back in, who I was using before. The center backs I really do like. This Evo Koundé is a beast. And as you can see, we have a lot of Evos in my team. I like kind of using unique teams. And also this year, pack weight is so bad. But without further ado, let's get into the gameplay and you will see this guy is an absolute beast. Good passing play styles, obviously good pace. And Vini is going to carry us through the Elite Division. All right, so we finally found a game, and we are playing the 4-2-1-3. He's got Team of the Year Henry, Ronaldo, and Dembele, so this is definitely going to be a good test. I actually need to change some settings around. I think I'm going to turn off come on goal. Oh, Vinny, we got to make that. I'm going to turn off precision. Just on to Vinny. What a goal for Vini. Keep in mind, this is Elite Division rivals, so like none of these games are going to be easy, even if I make it look easy. Hey. Nice pass, Vini. Cold, Vini. Obviously, this Vini is going to be insane. I mean, his gold card was obviously one of the best gold cards in the game. He has really good play styles. I do think I wish maybe he had passing play styles, but his finishing got a huge boost, and he's obviously very pacey, and he obviously has good dribbling. How was that? Bruh, that's such a bad goal. Elise. Vini. No way he didn't hit that. See, maybe if I finesse that, that's probably a goal. Nice. Usman. I love Usman Dembele. I always just was a huge fan of his cards back in the day. Like in the old FIFAs, I would always use his gold card in the beginning of the games. And that was when you would use gold cards for like months. Because he was always like the best price. Like he was in that like 100K tier. And he would hold his price so well. 5-star, 5-star. I mean, now there's so many good cards. But once I saw I could put him in that certified magician Evo a while ago, I was like, I have to try this out. Because he's also going to go into another Evo soon too. Usman. There's just no way, bro. There's actually no way, dude. Nice pass. Yeah, I just wanted to get... I probably could have scored that with Firmino, but, you know, we got to run up the stats of Vini. Got to show his finishing. I'm not going to lie. Like, with using... Turning precision off, like, is going to be very nice. Because, like, those finesse shots sometimes, like, with precision, I swear I just shoot them wide all the time. And Henry cooks us with the Evo. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to turn off precision again. So this will be an interesting one. What a pass. Foul? Oh, I'd rather have the free kick. Nice tackle, Vini. DDA. Oh, not deserved goal at all, but we'll take it. Vini, finish. Oh, we take the lead. That's what I'm talking about. 900 SR, here we come. Penref. Let's see Vinny's pen. This pen isn't great, huh? Vinny? Oh yeah, that's a fast pen. I mean, we're just gonna keep it. Oh my gosh, that is a great run up. I haven't used Vinny all year, so that's the first time I've used it. That is a great run up, especially when you go down the middle. Ooh, Selnas, nice shot. Maybe once he gets that +2 or whatever, goes up to a 94 rated, that's going in. All right, well, we got another win. This guy ended up quitting. I wish I could have subbed in my Saka, but we should be. Oh, he was a 950 SR player too. Damn, yo, we're at 911 SR. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, I don't know if I'm facing a hacker or if this dude is just a bot, but we finally found a match, and we should hopefully get a very quick one. That's a goal. Hey, Vinny. All right, I want to make sure I put in my Saka for the Evo so I don't waste a game. So we're going to put Vinny out wide at left wing, and I mean, this should be a pretty easy one. Also, am wondering, would you guys prefer for my camera to be down here like this and have the controller on? I did put this on. I've never had it on before, but I feel like it could be good for gameplay so you guys can actually see, you know, what I'm doing. I also feel like my playstyle is pretty easy to, you know, do. Like, it's not like I'm doing tons of skills or anything super special. Kind of a lot of speed boosts, a lot of dribbling, and then getting those like short passing angles, sending players on runs with LB. Like, I don't think I'm that good, and I get a decent amount of wins every week. And I mean, right now I've been cooking in Rivals, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But he was, yeah. Hey, Firmino. All right, this guy's got to quit, bro. This guy's got to put the fries in the bag. Vinny, nice. Speed boost. Bang. All right, now he might be quitting. All right, so we're playing another game of Champs. Unfortunately, I messed it up. I had my Immortals card being EVO'd. So I guess that when you have the card being EVO'd, it doesn't actually work. So we need to play one more game for the Playstyle Plus. What a pass. Firmino, go. Wow, that's a goal. Damn, yo. Dembele. Oh. Bro fold his keeper to Narnia. All right, let's see if we can get the play style now. He did obviously quit. Couldn't get the sock end in time again, but you know, we'll live with it. Vini. Bang. Vini. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting this Vini not to be that great. Like, I don't know why. I just was like looking at, he doesn't have that many play styles. I mean, he has like the right ones besides maybe tech base. And I don't know, I just didn't expect him to be like that crazy, but you can tell like this card's ridiculous. I just wonder how good that team of the year is. I mean, I obviously haven't used it. It's like an insanely rare card, but this card is very, very nice. Like the finesse plus makes it so his finishing is good. He obviously feels very fast. He's always felt fast. And like he doesn't have passing play styles, but like that's why I'm using him at striker right now. I think striker's his best spot. Although he does have an inside 4++, but I gotta stop freaking yapping and start playing. Is that not a foul? Oh my gosh, I just conceded again. I don't know how that wasn't a foul on him. Dude, this Al Jaber, bro. He's him. Wow. I don't know how he just got on Vini. Yep. Speed boost. Bang. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this Vini card's really good. We do have to lock in on defense a little bit, but I feel pretty solid. Vini. Good boy. Good boy. I don't know why I just did that. All right, we're subbing Vini in though, because I like his penalties. Hopefully we don't miss it. He doesn't have good penalties at all, but maybe that's partially why his shooting's so good. Oh, down the wing, the attacking left back we've always needed. Into Vini, and that should ice the game cold. If we get a Bale like left back Evo, where like it boosts his I don't know what, like I don't think he has like bruiser. Like you give him like bruiser base and give him fullback plus, and maybe I don't know if he has intercept either. I think he might. Like he would just be insane. I don't know how that was a goal, but we just gotta move along. Don't concede here. Don't concede here. Don't concede here, man. This guy, yeah, I mean, having your fullbacks a little bit up the field, that's just what happens. You're just going to concede a little bit more. Nice pass. Good finish. Good finish, Elise. Let's go. Dude, I'm actually getting cooked on defense right now. That's another goal. Wow. I literally just... That's a goal. Oh my gosh. How is he... This guy's dribbling is insane. Like, my defenders literally can't tackle him. Patience. Patience. Open up. Come on. Open up a good... Firmino! It sucks that it's not for the win, but like we'll take a tie, I guess. I'm probably still gonna lose SR this game, unfortunately. I mean, 7-7, can't say you weren't entertained. I mean, what are the goals in this? Vini had 5 goals. Holy, I didn't even realize that. That's insane. Oh, okay, so this guy actually had some good SR. I figured that this guy was actually a better opponent than some of the other ones. It stinks that we tied that though, because we definitely could have won it. He was pretty good though. All right, we're gonna wrap it up there. Obviously, you guys saw this Vini Jr. is incredible. I mean, 7 games, 14 goals, 4 assists. Most of the games in the Elite Division, he had 2 champs games. Both of them were rage quits though, so it's not like he ran it up that much. I do wish he had some roles. That's like the main thing he's missing. But if you want to play him at left wing or striker, he has the 2 roles in my opinion that matter the most. Other than that, I do think this formation is pretty good. I mean, you guys saw we beat a good player, we tied a good player, we lost to a bad player somehow. I definitely think going forward, it is probably better to put fullbacks on defending. So I will maybe do a little bit more like work with the formation with that and see if that does anything. Other than that, I will show you guys the Selnas once it's completely finished. I'm probably going to put a different playstyle on him and stuff, but I'm hoping once we can get him to 9-2 overall and with all the exact playstyles that we want, he's going to be incredible, which I think he will be. But yeah, peace out. Make sure to like and subscribe.